Ishikawa, Japón, versus la señorita Misaki Morizono.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2011 Chile Open here in Santiago. It's the Olympic Entertainment Center, and it's an absolutely glorious, crisp winter day in Chile. Magnificent view of the mountains behind, and although from that tracking shot you can see there's not many in the audience, we have right next to me a whole bunch of Japanese supporters, and it's no wonder because it's Japan that's represented very, very highly here in the women's event in particular. 3 of the 4 semi-finalists in the Chile Open are from Japan. Ishikawa will be matched up against Morizono. That's the first match. Here's Ishikawa, the favorite, number 1 seed, of course, and number 11 ranked in the world. And Morizono also played a Japanese colleague in the quarterfinals as well, Ayuka Tanioka. She beat her 4-1, quite comprehensively, really. And in the other match, following this one, it will be Yun Sun-ai against Sayaka Hirano. So 3 of the 4 Japanese and 1 Korean will be represented in the women's finals here on the final day of competition here in Chile. Kasumi Ishikawa then, well, that's in fact Morizono we're looking at the moment, but Ishikawa will certainly be clear favourite. A few weeks ago in Japan, she lost out in the semi-final to Ai Fukuhara. It was a classic battle, really, really good matchup. So she'll be looking to increase her experience and her performances in the Pro Tour by taking this title. That's certainly expected. She has got the red top. There she is, the left-hander, and with her back to camera. But there's a lot of very, very skillful play under that very small, petite frame. Having a look at the light, she's been out here since early this morning practicing, so absolutely no doubt at all that she's very, very determined. I was actually having a few words with her on the bus over the way over this morning, and it was very clear she is determined to take this title. Morizono, on the other hand, as the underdog, she is ranked at 53 in the world. That's her highest ranking, so good performances from her. Just 19 years old. In fact, both of these are teenagers. There, the left-handed Ishikawa is just 18 years old. And as I mentioned, her ranking at the moment is 11. But in February this year, she was in fact up a little higher than that at 8. She reached the last 16 of the World Championships earlier this year in Rotterdam. Quarter-final she got to in 2009-2010. That was in Yokohama. That was a home tournament for her in the World Championships. So she's been there or thereabouts. In the Asian Games, she was in the women's doubles semi-final. Just looking down through the lists of her credits. And in the World Junior Championship, she was runner-up in 2010. So, and also runner-up in the doubles as well, in the junior girls. Quarter-final in 2008, quarter-final in 2007. She's got an extraordinary record, and everyone is expecting Kasumi Ishikawa, with her back to camera, to be one of the leading lights in the world of table tennis for quite a number of years to come. In the Pro Tour in Morocco, she got to the quarterfinals. That was the most recent one. As I mentioned, the semi-final in Japan, quarterfinal in Spain earlier this year. Last year she got to the last 16 in the grand finals, but was a winner in Morocco in 2010. So she has one Pro Tour championship medal, gold medal to her credit already, Ishikawa. Morizono, on the other hand, just 1 year older, and certainly has been involved very much in the junior circuit and the junior championships over the years. Her best actual score in the Pro Tour was in 2009 in Japan, where she got to the quarterfinal of the women's singles. So this is new territory as far as Pro Tour is concerned for Morizono in the black top. Misaki Moritsono. We'll be underway in just a couple of moments then with Kasumi Ishikawa v Moritsono in the women's singles semi-final. Lots of attack. They like to stay at the table. They will come close and really put pressure on both flanks. That's a really good backhand, lots of topspin on that, but it had depth as well. So very little time for Moritsono to recover. She put it out, it's 3-0. Great start for Ishikawa. That high ball toss on the service is very much now her own style. She likes to really put it up there. It's 1-3. Well, one thing you can guarantee, they will try to be the first onto the attack. Whether they're serving or defending, they will try to really get up there as soon as possible. And there's a perfect example of that, played down the line. And although she missed it, the intent was there, and there's certainly no doubt at all will be very, very indicative of the way this match will go. Not for the first time. Ishikawa gets a bit excited on that backhand, a push a little bit too far. There you go. In fact, that was a really good response from Moritsono, forcing the error. Kicked up off the bat. This time she decides not to push it with speed, but comes up with a more of a loop top spin and wins the point. Again, it's that very, very interesting deep shot that is causing more problems from Moritsono than ball that's coming onto her. Take the speed off a little bit. Nishikawa's getting more success. She's got 6-4 in the first. Semi-final of the women's singles here in Chile. Okay, very quick action there, quick hands, good balance. I really, really like the look of Kasumi Ishikawa, the way that she really has got fabulous anticipation and balance in every shot she plays. It's 4-8. And now at 9, and it's looking very much as if this is going to go to form. Ishikawa dominating at the moment. Took a little time to get into her stride after she went 3-0 up, but now she's in a great position to take the first. They've never played each other before. This is quite extraordinary. In the all the events they've been attending together. Never been matched up, but now at the moment it's 6 game points then to Ishikawa. Kasumi Ishikawa, the left-hander from Tokyo. Well, she got a range there, just a little bit of tip-tapping over the net and then lined one up, but couldn't take advantage. Still 5 game points. Oh, that's a great shot. Superb. And the crowd enjoyed that one. Absolutely magnificent. This was a never say die kind of shot, wasn't it? Absolutely brilliant off that the right-hander's backhand and going further wide as well. Great shot. That's it, though. It's 11-6. It was just a matter of time, wasn't it? So Morizano, although she battled well in the early stages, was overpowered by Ishikawa's all-round, very, very talented array of shots. So back to the table. A respectful quiet here inside this Olympic Entertainment Center in Santiago. We've just got the Andes immediately behind us. It's a spectacular view. As I arrived, I went round the back of the facility in order to take some photographs. Fantastic. Looping forehand doesn't work, so 2 Morizano service points to start with the third game. Again, very quick hands. It's the kind of play that these girls love. They're enthusiastic for the game, but they absolutely love this fast driving play. That's another good rally. The accuracy levels beginning to really build now confidence on Ishikawa. Look at that. Winds it up there. Even when she's off balance, she can still get a good, accurate shot in. So 3 in a row for Ishikawa. Again, a little tracking shot moving around. That's interesting from the reverse side behind Morizano. This time she gets into a good position, takes advantage of a loose return, actually. Yeah, it really came up high, and that was dispatched brilliantly. 3-all. And the boom camera here, that's good to see a variety and variation. You're getting some intimate pictures here from Chile. Good defense there, Ishikawa. She's not just an attacker, she can also block defend really well. And now, having been 2-0 down in this third game, she's got a 5-3 lead. She just looks so comfortable on the ball, Ishikawa. Born to play table tennis. Oh, wow, that is unlucky. She'd missed there what would have been a fabulous rally finish, but just got a little bit too excited. But she was in control of the whole rally until that. It was a millimetre away. 4-5. Six-4 now. So many nuances of movement on the ball, action on the ball, the spin. It only takes a fraction to mess up the rally and the shot like that. And it's Ishikawa that will always find a way. That's why she's ranked so much higher than her opponent in the world. You can see all the coats, the jackets, the anoraks. It's cold out here in Chile. I resisted the temptation of saying it's chilly in Chile, but now I've said it. 5-7. Yeah, that was an error, an unforced error there, trying to get, again, too much on the attack, too early, not enough control. Talking of not enough control, Ishikawa really lashed into that. It's a good service. Look at the action on the ball there. And again, she's still fighting well, is Moritzono, and it's really good to see. Good angle on that one. Ishikawa with the ball and 7-8. Oh, absolutely stunning backhand. Wow, great angle on that one. It was a question of who was going to blink first. And in fact, eyes wide open here, not a one idea of a blink. Goodness me, great shot for 8-all. It's a good fight back, Moritzono. But then just a little change of direction and angle and pace from Ishikawa edges her ahead. Oh, yeah. Not for the first time. A desperation forehand down the line. She absolutely was exposed there, but she went for broke and got it. Ishikawa holding things up, just concentrating here where we're going to put this one. Well, that was so well thought through. Excellent play into the body. I think it caught Moritzono off a little bit, and that impact of the intensity of the shot there kept into the body onto that backhand side, and she's taken the lead now to 10-9, and that's game point in the third. That is fantastic finish. Ishikawa under pressure, but at 9-all, she thinks it through, works it out in her mind what she's going to do, and delivers brilliantly. Absolutely excellent finish to that game. It's 3-0 in favor of Kasumi Ishikawa in the semi-final of the women's singles here in the Chile Open 2011. Well, Moritzono in shot on with the black outfit beat Tanioka 4-1. It was 5, and then she lost the second one 7, and then took the next 3, 6, 6, and 7. She also beat Jessica Yamada. That was a 4-0 victory, 6, 9, 9, and 9. And she also beat Agostina Iwasa of Argentina. It's 1-0. Ishikawa in the fourth. And now 2-0. Kasumi Ishikawa got here by beating Jeon Ji-hee 4-1. The Korean girl. She also beat Mamata Prabhu 4-0. And took care of Castillo of Chile in the first. Well, we are going to get a timeout here, and it's no wonder, but Masaki Moritzono, there's no coaches, of course, because the two Japanese playing two players from the same country, so the coaches give that respect and stay away, but Moritzono needs to try to regroup. She's under huge pressure. She had a chance in the last game, couldn't take it. Ishikawa is flowing very, very well at the moment. It's got rhythm, it's got control. Her whole game is very, very impressive. Kasumi Ishikawa, there she is. Looking to another pro final. Pro Tour final, it's 4-0 now. And Moritzono's spirit was broken, I think. Having fought back to level things at 8-all, it was a great effort. And then losing it 10-9, that last game, that had a big effect. And again, it's uncompromising, isn't it? Although she's just lost both her service points there, Ishikawa, still giving it everything. Not quite in the best position there to play that forehand, but it was certainly done with power and excitement and intensity. Well, that chop undercut there, that one there has come back to haunt her because it was dispatched with interest. She couldn't control the top. It's 5-3. There's a let. Yeah, and that she had to go do something really, really exciting on the flanks there, but couldn't control it. It was a good first attack. Yeah, it was close, wasn't it? The frustration of millimeters miss. That was a good service. In fact, I still got the feeling Moritzono was thinking about the previous shot even then. She wasn't concentrating. It's 3-7. Into the body again, and that tactic worked. Yeah, it had depth on it, didn't it? Yeah, it was a really well set up service. The response was not good enough. And fabulous third shot from Moritzono. She's got skills, there's no doubt at all about that. She can really put pressure on, but she's got to be a little bit more consistent. Ishikawa has just got that extra bit of consistency and aggression when it counts. Yeah, there's a sympathy vote for Moritzono, you know. Moritzono did really well. And another one for leveling things at sevens. Well, that was a really good turnaround since she went 3-0 down in this fourth game, took a timeout, and she's come back to 7-all. But then, just when you think she's going to get the upper hand, Ishikawa comes in with something like that. She's a spoil sport. You'll notice they're all the Japanese wearing Wasoranai 311 on their shirts. We will never forget. Reference to the tsunami, of course, the recent one. And the earthquake. Yeah, it's the same pattern as previous games, isn't it? Moritsano finds a way to get back into it, and Ishikawa just puts it into fifth gear and zooms away again. 9-7. And now at 10-7, that's 3 match points then for Kasumi Ishikawa in this first of the semi-finals, the women's singles here in Chile. And that's it. It's a fabulous backhand from the left-hander to finish off the match. And Kasumi Ishikawa, her current rank of 11 in the world, will certainly be pushing to get into the top 10 if she takes this championship of the Pro Tour. She has won